Welcome to the next episode of Quirke's Kitchen. Seeing as how this is the first episode, you might be asking yourself, why are you calling this? There's a lot of different reasons. Hi, welcome to this month's edition of Quirke's Kitchen. Today we're going to be baking my famous cookies. It starts with a Q, tastes the same, spelled differently. So we're going to walk you through that today. First things first, you want to start by turning that oven on 400 degrees. You guys might not know this, but I've just recently become familiar with how to operate an oven. To that end, we're going to start with, I think we're going to need a bowl of some sort. I think I've got one of those right over here. I guess we could agree that this is more of a dish than a bowl. Pan, I like to use butter, salted butter, but really any butter that you have in your fridge will do. Nook and cranny. Probably should have done this before we let's move on. Next, you're going to want to grab a couple of bowls. I've got bowls for dry ingredients and bowls for wet ingredients. So let's start with the dry ingredients first. So you want to toss in 2 1/4 cups of flour, just a pinch of cocoa powder, half of a teaspoon or tablespoon, and also baking powder. I use half each. And then a big one, I believe that's a tablespoon of salt. You guys still with me on this journey? Wet ingredients, that's what we need to go with next. Some room temperature butter, 2 stacks of butter. You can go ahead and add those in. I put in about 1 cup each of granulated sugar and brown sugar. And then you want to add some vanilla. So you got to go ahead and mix this bad boy. I use this hand mixer. You can put it onto like a KitchenAid or whatever you want to do. Okay, so now we've mixed it up until it's creamy. We're going to add 1 egg. So once you've gotten... Okay, so now that you've beaten in your second egg and gotten it nice and creamy, we're going to go ahead and start adding the dry ingredients. So we go ahead and grab that mix that we had from before, and you want to put in about 1/3 of this into the batter and mix it up. So once you get about 2/3 of the dry mix into the batter, you want to start adding some of my special ingredients. A couple of glugs of whipping cream and a little bourbon. And now we want to just finalize this and whip this up and get this ready to go. Once you're done whipping, you take the things, save those for your children. And then we want to go ahead and add in 1 bag of semi-sweet chips. Add in either some milk chocolate or dark chocolate, about half of a bag. And lastly, butterscotch chips. We're going to mix this all up. Sort of reminds me of my 3 cheese blend recipe. Got to put the 3 in there and then mix them up. That's how you get a 3 cheese blend for pizza. Grab that dish you had. Just thinking back right now, make sure that I put in all the ingredients that I'm supposed to, because to be honest with you, I usually forget 1 or 2. All right, once you get that all set, nice and even, you want to go ahead and throw that in the oven for 20 minutes exactly. Last thing you want to add is a little cracked salt on top. Now you trim them, for Pete's sakes. Cube the cookies. That, oh yeah, like. Once you've added those, I can't even talk, holy cow. Nope, no. Thanks for joining us in Quirke's Kitchen.